municipality of Cainta faced during this past few years due to typhoon?
Due to typhoons.
Yes.
Typhoons?
Yes.
I mean rains?
Ang mga problema. Naging problema po.
Of course, yung expected flooding in the low-lying areas of the town, that's one. Yung relocation of the people living in the esteros or areas that they consider as critical because they put their lives in danger the moment the flood waters would set in our waterways. Third, the conscious awareness that we had to bring about to the people living in that area that they should be environmentally conscious by contributing to the success of the ecosystem programs that have been launched by the provincial government so as not to exacerbate the worry condition of our drainages, which means that they have to be part of the cleanliness drive. They should be part of the solution rather than being part of the problem. They should be conscientious citizens who would know exactly how to segregate garbage, which is actually one of the more primordial reasons why there is flooding in that. That's among others.
How did the municipality of Cainta found solutions on problems that would cause failures?
How did the municipality
Of Cainta found solutions?
find, not found, find solutions? It's did. It has to be present.
Yes.
Well, first you have to know what the problem is so that you will know what the solution can be. If you have a problem with drainage, then either of two things. You clean that up or you put up a bigger one. If there is a problem in the outflow where the water would eventually flow, then you have to make sure that it is not obstructed. If you feel that there is just so much garbage littered along the street, then you have to create a lot of programs that would make them conscious about the responsibilities as citizens of our town. They should be one with us in launching and implementing these programs of cleanliness that actually aims to reduce, if not to mitigate, the flood problems of our town.
What are the projects that you are planning to do for the prevention and safety of the people in Cainta when the typhoon occurs?
When the typhoon occurs, it's with S because there's just one typhoon. If it's typhoons occur.
Yes.
Well, we've already started constructing our mega dike that aims to divert waters that normally flow through our creeks and rivers to a receptacle that's big enough to accommodate the rainwaters that come from the higher grounds, which would include Antipolo and San Mateo. It's like creating a new venue or avenue so that the waters won't be stuck in a particular waterway and they be dependent on the rainfall, the amount of rainfall that would come from higher lands. Second, we have also made available disaster preparedness programs that are actually aimed towards mitigating the effect of a typhoon that could hit our town. So, as a matter of fact, in the last 3 years, there has been no major or significant typhoon that has derailed the progress and development of our town. We continue doing it on an everyday basis. But we believe that maybe in the next 5 years we'll be able to resolve this, at least 90% of the problem, so that we get that stigma of being a flood-prone town out of the consciousness of the people.
What ways and plans does the municipality can do during and after?
Ways and plans, it has to be do, not does. Okay, because it's plural. Can you repeat the question again?
What ways and plans
Do,
the municipality of Cainta can do during and after?
ways and plans. The social media plays a vital role in informing the people of what exactly what we want them to do at a particular time the disaster strikes. No? That's a particular medium that we have adopted. We also have this Rescue 131 that aims to inform the people that there is such a number that is within reach, so that emergency assistance could be had at any time that this is required. There is also the various programs, as I've said, which are infrastructure in character, which hopefully will be able to finally resolve this problem of incessant flooding right now.
Last question po. What tips can you share to our viewers on how they will deal hindrances during a disaster like flash floods?
What tips I can
Share to our
With-
viewers, yes,
to our viewers?
on how they will deal.
Why are we on TV?
Um,
What do you mean listeners?
Yes.
Listeners. The viewers, there has to be a medium where they can see me on screen. It's being done on video. Well, you have to have a lot of common sense to survive life. You have to believe in government only insofar as they make sense. You can defy them if you feel that they're stupid. You can do whatever you want, perhaps maybe for you guys to survive, but at the same time, taking into consideration that whatever actuations that you shall have will not prejudice the rights and stakes of the other people who also need to survive. That's my tip.